Well, Darren, that really was a hard-earned battling point for your side today.
I mean, we talked about this week about the margin of errors, and you could see, I think, every game that I've been involved in as a manager, it's been close, and I thank the players for that, because there had to be some pride and passion put into wearing that shirt, and they've definitely done that today.
First half, I think you were the better side, but in that second half, Oxford put you under pressure as they're going to. They're right near the top of the table. Your team's defending was magnificent.
Yeah, I mean, they worked their socks off. I've got to be honest, that's the best team in the league by a million miles. By a million miles. I mean, the squad they've got at their disposal, and fair play to him, he's got them playing really well. But they're a good force, and I think, you know, in an ideal world, everyone wants 3 points, but for the run-in that we've had, I've been very proud of the players, and very proud of the supporters who are turning up every week, because I think if you sat at home or perhaps you're listening to it on the radio, you don't really get that feeling of what the players are giving. But the supporters could see that with their own eyes today, and I thank those supporters that keep turning up every week and supporting the football club, because that's what it's all about. It's about this football club staying in the league, and we've all got to be a part of that.
What about that first half? You're saying Oxford are the best team in the division, but you had chances. Josh Sheehan hit the bar. Sean Jeffers forced a good save from the goalkeeper. You were really competitive in that first half.
I think now we look a threat. I mean, if anyone was to watch us now, it's not the old Yeovil that was turning up for, I think it was 15 games that we're not won. But I said to the players since I've taken over, that was I wanted our second home win. I know it was, you know, when everyone was talking about we need to win at home. Since I've taken over, that's, you know, I've already had that home win against Stevenage. And with the running that we had, you got to be realistic, and it felt okay. It felt good.
You made the decision today to change goalkeepers. Artur Krishak came in. He made some outstanding saves and was named man of the match. So that counts as a good decision on your part, Darren.
I've had to make some difficult decisions. I mean, I made Darren Ward captain. I thought that was the right decision. I've had to drop some players that have played regularly. I had to change the system. I mean, I've been fluent. I've played different formations. I think I've kept you thinking, haven't I?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, and the players have bought into that. The difficult thing was I never had time to really put across what I wanted today. I had to do it with their heads rather than their legs because of the quick turnover from Saturday to Monday. But they've all bought into everything that I've asked for, and I think they're playing for me, which is the main thing.
You're talking as though you've had this run of games and this was effectively your audition for the job. What happens now, Darren?
I mean, that question gets answered and asked, but let's just stay in the league, and all I can do is keep focusing on the next game, and if I get results, I think they'll be happy upstairs. They have to see something that keeps this club in the league, and I feel so far I've enhanced that today.
The chairman said he would decide before the January transfer window opens. That means this week. What's your communication been with him, and what's he said about you being in charge for the York game on Saturday?
God, you've put him under real pressure now, haven't you? It is what it is, and they'll make their decision in the right time. I don't want them to rush into anything. It's up to them, and the chairman knows, you know, he's been part of this football club, and no disrespect, I think at times he takes a lot of criticism, and you know, and I feel is unfair, and that's not me trying to stick up for him, because the first thing people say is when you say that, oh, I'm John Fry's man. No, what I've done is I've provided the chairman a service and at this football club for 15 years, and sometimes in life when you get that loyalty and that commitment, you stick by people, and that other clubs do that, and those clubs turn it round and become successful. You look at Eddie Howe, what he's transformed, a young, successful manager who got given the opportunity, and all I can say is if I get given this opportunity, I'm not going to let it go.
Your captain Darren Ward has called for clarification. He said the players need to know. Do you feel that a definitive decision needs to be made this week so everyone knows where they stand?
I think as a player, I think from his point of view, he's very professional, which is why I like him talking to the press at the moment, because he talks the same as what I want to be said as a player. He knows what it feels like to be in a winning environment, and he wants to create that. So he's been a great help, he's been a great addition, and he's very supportive of me taking over this football club. But also he's got to make commitments, and in his situation, which is understandable, the same as Francois, I've given them everything that I could possibly give them. They could see him genuine, they can see I'm loyal, and I said to him, as a manager, they want their manager to be a man, and can I make them win? Can I make them better footballers? And am I loyal? And I think I've ticked all three of those boxes, and they wanna sign for me. So until that decision gets made, I'm not going to worry about that. I can only focus on the next game, which I've done, which has been a tough task, but I'm enjoying the role. There's pressure to it, but we weren't going to stay up on the run that we've been in. This is going to go to the end of the season, and I think there's enough within that squad. There's enough what I've brought myself to the football club to make sure we stay in the league.